warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello.
This is group 4 and then we want to introduce ourselves. My name is Marta Rarasanti.
And my name is Chandra Ibitaloka.
And I, Dini Aprianingsi.
I am Siti Yahifatul Rofiah. And we want to explain how to use telescope to see Hilal.
Check it out.
Okay, first I want to explain about telescope. And what is a telescope? A telescope is an optical instrument that aids in the observation of remote objects by collecting electromagnetic radiation. Such a visible light telescope gather light and make for the most spectacular viewing experience. And next, the goal of the hour explained is to use telescope observe the Hilal. And then the next is the material are telescope and moon. It's moon, not the sun. Yeah.
We have 3 part to how to use telescope and part 1 getting telescope. Open this and first consider the type of telescope. Different telescopes are better for different types of viewing. There are really only 3 basic telescope types: refractor, reflector, and catadioptric. Which one you choose will be based on what you want to observe, where you are, and so on. Second, consider where you live. You'll need different power levels considering where you are. If you have an area where the light pollution is better or worse, if you are in an area where it rains more intense. 3. Consider what you want to look at. Objects like the planets, the moon, and closer stars need a high power, good contrast, and sharp resolution in a telescope. So, if this is what you want to look at, your best bet is to go with a refractor or a reflector. If you're looking at faint objects such as galaxies and nebulae, you will need a bigger aperture and choose a big reflector telescope. 4. Consider the power capabilities of your telescope. People generally have the mistaken impression that more power automatically means higher resolution and better viewing, but this is not actually true. High power simply dilutes the brightness of the image and amplifies any blurriness.
The part 2 is understanding your telescope. And then the first one is learn the finder scope. This is typically attached the side of the telescope. It displays more of the sky than the scope itself. And then the second is learn the mount. Telescopes typically come in 2 types: equatorial or alta-azimuth. You will need to know which kind of telescope you have so you can learn how to operate your telescope. And then the third is learn the tripod. You will need to make sure that the 3 legs of your telescope are properly balanced, otherwise the telescope can fall over and become damaged. The part 3 is scanning the sky. Number 1 is learn the sky. Learn the sky before you start observe the Hilal. Maybe the sky is raining or cloudy, and Number 2, choose your spot. Choose your spot. You'll need to choose your spot carefully. Once you decide what you're looking for and where it will be, you can see Hilal in East Java, on the Lamongan, Gresik, Bojonegoro, Blitar, Jombang, Pasuruan, Jember, Banyuwangi, Ponorogo, and other place. The next step is practice. Practice, you'll need to practice setting up your telescope. And after you practice, you will be comfortable with your telescope. Be comfortable, make sure that where you're having your big night out of the Hilal. You must be comfortable and don't drop the telescope.
Okay, next I want to explain what is Hilal. Hilal is crescent, in particular the crescent moon visible after a new moon, and determining the beginning of a moon. See Hilal crescent moon. And Islamic calendar. Muslims look for the Hilal when determining the beginning and end of Islamic moon.
How to see Hilal? Seeing with naked eye or use telescope. We can see with naked eye, but only on specific country, especially Polynesia, Hawaii, and Peru. High place will make it easier for us to see the new moon. Night conditions and sunny weather will also facilitate your observation. Remember, if you can only be seen in the 30 degrees position of the human view.
Where we can seeing Hilal without telescope. You can seeing Hilal without telescope in the Polynesia area. The area is Hawaii and Peru. When we can see Hilal we can see after the sunset, and then the time is 5 until 7 hours.
I have any question. My name is Dia Fitranisi. I want to ask you, is there any problem that we can find when we seeing Hilal? Thank you.
We want to answer the Dia's question. There are many problems that we can see Hilal. One of them,
Weather like rainy and cloudy and windy. And next is
High place and time is Hilal. It's a problem.
last is kind of the telescope. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello.
This is group 4, and then I am going to introduce.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello.
Halo.